Where are we? Are we live? All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome. This is your boy, Doc Williams. And tonight we're going to be premiering something called AppSumo Expert Services. We've been working on this for a long time. We're going to be unveiling all of those things. So come with me. All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're coming in. We've got people on Periscope, Twitter, Twitch, from the Facebook group for AppSumo, the YouTube channels. Let me know in the chat where you're going to be watching this from. Welcome to tonight's show. We've got a great show in store. Tonight, we're going to be premiering all of the great stuff we're talking about, which is called AppSumo Expert Services. Conrad, that's right. We got you, man. We're going to be talking about all the new things that we have for AppSumo coming out, and wanted to premiere what all of this is with AppSumo Expert Services. We got some people on YouTube. Stacy, we got you out here. Engage Plus, we got here out in the piece. So we're going to be talking about AppSumo Expert Services. Now, if you've never heard of this, let me know about all of this stuff. Lucius, you're here in the chat. We've got Valerie in the chat. We got everyone tonight. So welcome back. So real quick, we were working on a project talking about giving you more avenues to start using these tools that you are buying. Keyword management, you're on YouTube tonight. Thank you so much for being here. And AppSumo Expert Services is all about you getting back to work, and we're doing the work for you. So we're going to be actually installing the apps for you, doing all of those things that you wish you could use your app for, but you didn't know how to install it, or you forgot to use, your redemption coupons, and now you're running out of time. This is perfect for you. This AppSumo Expert Services is going to allow you to start getting the most out of all the things that you've just bought. Erica, thank you so much for being in the chat. So what I'm going to be dropping in the chat right now is the link for the beta platform, AppSumo Expert Services. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And we have a few different types of services for you. For example, say for instance, who bought Hey Summit during Black Friday and you just never set it up? Anton, I got you covered. Yes, tell me about that. It is interesting. Say for instance, you've got Hey Summit and you just don't know how to get started with it. You have it, you bought like 16 codes and you never even did anything with it. Well, now you can actually pay for it to get installed for you to get started with your first summit right away and not missing a beat. Also, too, say for instance, you're trying to use Tile or maybe Bcast, and you're thinking about starting to create a new ad for your business or something like that. Here, bam, we got that too. But wait a minute, you might be saying, hey, Doc, but there's nothing that I care about on this site right here. Well, that's why if you click at the top section where it says request a gig, put that out, and all of the AppSumo team, Chris and others will review what you want for this expert services marketplace, and we will then have that for you or consider it in the future as well. Lucius, Erica, Nyota, I'm sure you're going to be here in a second. Who is it? We got Daniel out here. Thanks so much for being here. So again, this is a new thing. We're testing it out. Okay. So this is really going to be seeing if you want this, how you can be using it. And then we're going to go from there. Again, this is going to be the platform to not only get expert services, but if you're assuming that is an expert on a certain platform, such as Beacon, Find That Lead, Boost, OneStream Live, all of those things, let us know as well. And we're going to be having this available to you very soon. So again, I dropped the link in the chat. I'll do it again for all the people that just jumped in here. But I want you to check it out and let me know what you think. So I'm going to go through a couple different sections here and then try to clarify some things to make sure to see if this is the right thing for you. Now, you might also say, well, wait a minute, Doc. I don't even know what I need on AppSumo. I need a consulting call. I need to know what I'm going to be building, that tech stack. Well, we also have a 20-minute consulting call that you can book so we can diagnose and see what you need help with and find the best tool that you need in your tech stack and then you can go from there. So even if you do not know what tool you need to use, but you just need an expert consultant, you can order that as well. So I'm going to be going through this. Now, if you have more questions on the expert services, let me know. I'm going to go through what we have in the store right now and talk about some ideas how I would use expert services. But let me know if I'm missing anything. Check it out. You can sign up for it. You can ask questions, and we go from there. You need a call. That's right, Erica. You need a call. Book a call, and we'll go from there. You can use that and find out what you need. By the way, Erica, let us know in the chat what you're dealing with, what you're trying to need help with. You still need to book a call on expert services, but we can go from there as well. So let's go into this really quick. If we're on AppSumo.com right now, say for instance you're thinking about, well, okay, how am I going to use these different tools in my business? Maybe it's Sales Rocks, maybe it's StackB before it goes out of the store in 9 hours. Maybe it's Find That Lead. It has 48 hours left. I need help with Find That Lead so I can start making more sales. I need Find That Lead set up so I can have the right prospecting list to get started so I can target the right people on LinkedIn. We got you. That's what expert services can do. If you've already bought Find That Lead, and really this is imperative, keep this in mind. You have to have bought one of the deals. We cannot give you, expert services if you have not bought the platform already. Even if it's an old deal, you still need to have purchased it in the past. So as long as you've done that, then we can help you with those things. I want to use Tile, Repurpose, and Happy Scribe. Okay, but then you've got to be more specific too. And that's what the expert call is going to be. It's identifying what you're going to be needing to do that with your business, right? So if you can say, okay, do you just want to know how to use Tile for your business? Are you using it as a service? Or are you trying to create your first 30-second ad to promote your business? So right now we have it set up that we're creating one 30-second ad for you to promote yourself. But keep this in mind. If you book a call, we can go more in depth and see if this is a good thing for you. So that's one example. Thank you so much, Erica. As always, remember, unofficially, this is brought to you by Red Bull. So thank you so much for being here tonight. You want to use this for ads. Okay, so do you know how to use ads already, or are you trying to learn how you can use Tile to sell your services to make ads for other people, if that makes sense? Okay, let me go to browse again. Take a swig of that. Moving on. Say, for instance, I want to use Scribe, or I want to set up Scribe for my emails. I want to set that up. I need all my credentials there. Well, you can also go to expert services again and be able to do that as well. Okay, Erica. So when we're on the call, I think you have a call scheduled anyway tomorrow. We'll talk about that as well, about learning how to use ads and everything like that. Say, for instance, also billing, easy billing 360. You can do the same exact thing, right? Not the same exact thing as what she was talking about, Tile, what Erica was saying. But I'm saying pick a certain technology, pick a certain platform that you're thinking about how to use, and then you can go from there. Again, I've been talking about this for weeks. I actually got an email about this last week. No, it was like 2 days ago. All these days are merging together. BrandChamp, I'm still telling you right now, I think BrandChamp is one of the best deals on the platform. If I was starting out a marketing agency today, I would just kill it with BrandChamp. Honestly, there are so many opportunities if you're working with a Shopify store, e-commerce, to start coming in and managing their ambassador program. Easy picking. Lucius is talking about Find That Lead is not bad idea in helping someone. Yeah, Find That Lead. Let me tell you something. Let me just pull up Find That Lead real quick. I've used Find That Lead for years, and shout out to the first time it was on AppSumo. Find That Lead is one of the best deals to get your foot in the door for a business to show value, because when you're creating just a plethora of different leads that they could be making money, and you're presenting that. I mean, how can they say no to that? So I love Find That Lead. And the credits that they give you, I never max out per month. If you do, get another deal. Like get a couple codes. But Find That Lead, what you can do, you go to Prospector right there. You start creating a new list. I've got a lot of lists. Hopefully they don't bump me out right here. You create, name your list, find a location, go by job title or industry, knock it out right there, and then you create your prospecting list. You can do it in less than a couple of minutes. Again, if you max out how many lists you have in Prospector, just delete a couple, and then it replenishes your supplies, and then you go on. Great idea. I love Find That Lead. If you haven't gotten it yet, it's about to leave the store in like 2 days. I would get it. Good job, Lucius. I agree with you. How many codes did you get of that? If you're a WordPress person, if you're already, managing a lot of sites, better uptime. I mean, I can't say enough. If you're going to be going anywhere close to WordPress, better uptime. Hands down. It will save you so much time and energy. And without you needing to severely drink because something went wrong with your site, better uptime. If you're having a agency and you're running a lot of WordPress sites. Attention Insight I liked actually. It's paying off quite a bit. I redid my my homepage. Attention Insight, really good. Sahid Ra. Hopefully I said that right. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Spot, again, for e-commerce, I'm still liking it. Okay, so we're going to talk about this for a second. I know, right? Anton, exactly right. Better uptime is a no-brainer. I know. Please, get it. I'm not even getting paid by them, but get it. Okay, so there's a couple things. And if you're in the Sumo group, if you're in the official AppSumo group, on Facebook, I want to talk about SendFox for a second. Listen, I'm saying this, and I've been saying this for a while. SendFox is not for everyone, okay? It is not for everyone. If you've got 150,000 subscribers, and you're trying to use SendFox probably isn't going to be great for you because the throttle and everything like that. Also, it's meant for content creators. Now, I have always said I am using 2 different CRMs. I like SendFox a lot. In fact, their opening sequences and how they do all the automations, I use it all the time. But I then have another integration and I use a different CRM. Hello. I cannot see who is talking to me from Facebook because it blocks. I can't see the user, but hello to you as well. SendFox is great for people that have not pulled the trigger and just started emailing people. And they're just overwhelmed with ConvertKit and Aweber and Constant. Listen, if you're just getting started and you haven't emailed a soul on your list in 3 years, even 6 months, guess what? SendFox might be for you. If you're an affiliate marketer and you've got hundreds of thousands on your list, you're trying to do advanced automation and doing advanced funnels, SendFox probably isn't the best idea for you. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? So I just dropped a bunch of videos there this morning about SendFox. People are like, I'm going to refund all the... Listen, think about what you're trying to use it for. It is a very simple tool. Very simple tool. So it's not going to be for everyone. It is for content creators, and I would even venture content creators that aren't trying to do heavy involvement with e-commerce as well because the tagging system. Now, say for instance, a lot of people are having trouble with referral plans and they're just trying to get started and building out, virality. Guess what? You have smart pages, you have those forms, you have all of those referrals baked into your emails. Okay, then we might have something. So keep that in mind. What type of throttle does it get? Isn't it on SendGrid? I was looking at moving from Aweber to SendFox. David, great question. Well, let's take a look. There's a couple different things depending on the plan that you get. So let's go to sendfox.com. By the way, for all answers about SendFox, remember Sam, she's wonderful. She's been on the show with me a couple of times for King Sumo and SendFox. She can answer all of your questions. So say, for instance, if you get a free plan, if you look at free, right? Sends per month, throttled. If you go by the lifetime deal, it's $50,000, right? It says sending server, It says normal. It's better when it's lifetime. If you get the Empire add-on, it's best. Now, what does that mean? If you talk to the SendFox team, they will be able to qualify, or not even qualify, they can better detail what they mean by sending server. Normal, better, best. I don't want to promise anything because they might have a better definition than what I would say right now. Hopefully that helps. But yes, if I'm getting lifetime and I've never seen any problems. I've heard people that, again, if they have huge lists and they're trying to send max amount like 150,000, okay. I don't know what I don't have that many on my list. It doesn't do that for me because I don't have that type of list. So keeping that in mind, sending server, again, I would, David, if you have a question, I would reach out to Sam. I think it's Sam at sendfox.com, and she can definitely give you more of details from there. I would, again, go to what kind of mailing are you doing? How big is the list? All those kind of details to get better acquainted with that. Yeah. Now, there was a question talking about affiliate marketers earlier in the group today. Again, it depends. It's like any other, the guidelines. If you're doing affiliate marketing, but you're doing it to cold traffic, you might get dinged or popped, and then again, it might not send that very well, right? If I'm going to do anything with like cold email, cold outreach, and I need it like more structured, that's why I use Synovio for cold. And then when I have my warm and my list, I use ConvertKit and SendVox. My backbone of all my companies is ConvertKit in the background. But again, I'm using a lot of tags. I'm doing a lot of funnels. I'm doing something very specific, and I need multiple tag options when I'm going through the funnel. So SendFox just doesn't work for what I'm trying to do. I like SendFox's smart campaigns and their opening sequences and a lot of things that they do. So what I do is I build out what I want to do in SendFox, and I copy and paste it and put it in ConvertKit. I don't even front. I tell people that all the time. I'm not trying to make stuff up. But that's because I'm doing a lot with e-commerce. I'm doing a lot with digital downloads and courses. I need something a little bit more. No problem, David. Good question. Yeah, so, and not only that, I use Synovio because I like their Chrome extension. So I do that when I'm looking for emails. Plus, it tells me when people are opening and clicking on things in my email. So I use Synovio for everything cold, and then I switch it over to SendFox when I'm testing. And then for my full funnels, everything I'm doing with my 3 other brands, I'm using ConvertKit all day long because that integrates with my Podia account as well and all my Zapier craziness that I'm doing. That's just me. But again, for 80% of everyone else or ones that are, looking to get started, I'm going to tell them SendFox. I'm going to tell them. I work with YouTubers all the time. They don't have anything set it. I use it SendFox, not a problem. In fact, my wife, who is a blogger who refused to use refused to use MailChimp or ConvertKit for years, she got her email set up in 5 minutes on SendFox. If you're having trouble and you really don't like emails or thinking about it, I say just start. Would it be possible to use Synovio with MailPoet? I have both SaaS. Interesting. Miguel, you would have to give me more details. Do you want it to work together like you mean integrates together for it to? Well, the question is, what do you want to do with Synovio and what do you want to do with MailPoet? That's the first thing. Can it talk to each other? The integration? I'd have to see. It depends what you're trying to do, Miguel. Good question though. Another thing, this is an oldie but goodie that I pretty much use my entire business on, is paperform.co. Like that deal is never coming back. But Paperform, listen, you can do some damage with Paperform. I built apps with that thing. It's a wonderful thing. That and HelloTars. If anyone's been on AppSumo for a couple of years, you might have remembered HelloTars and that steal with that agency deal back in the day. Anyway, I digress. So let's talk about what's in the store. What would I get? What did I do? Again, attention insight. I was actually pretty happy about. I had to get Big View this week. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. And anything else that I'm leaving? I think. You know what? I've been using King Sumo a lot more than I've been using King Sumo and testing out course ideas and testing out different packages. So that's been really interesting. I didn't use King Sumo a lot over the last year, but I'm really enjoying it again. That's another thing. Pixlr. I mean, I think we talked about this last week too. Pixlr, if I'm trying to start out a business real quick, similar to like I'm trying to do something on Fiverr, remove backgrounds and everything. I mean, Pixlr, I can start. Shoot, that's a SWAS. That's a software with a service right there. Let's check how much people are charging on Fiverr to remove a background. Let's take a look at it. I mean, you can use it for Pixlr, no joke. Let's see. Remove a background. Look how much. Let's see how much they're charging. Remove a background. So if I'm trying to make money real quick, and I'm trying to think about different ways to make money. Let's see, removing a background, $10, right? So if I'm entering a very specific marketplace, even if it's smaller than Fiverr or something like that, if you're looking at this, $10 for this. If I've got something like Pixlr, I can be making money right off the bat just by offering a very specific niche service. And look at what people are doing. I mean, look at how many different sellers are trying to do the same thing. And instead of competing necessarily on Fiverr, I would go in a niche target demographic in a Facebook group, a subreddit group, find out what people are dealing with. I need this, probably an e-commerce group that needs mock-ups. Offer your services for removing backgrounds and start raking in the money. I mean, let's go. Right off the bat. It's $49. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see what kind of things do we have here. Dropping down, let's see how many times can I do this in this package? 5,000, what is this? 3,000 extra overlay? Oh my goodness. Full. Do I get unlimited with this? Yeah. Am I making this up? I mean, come on. Full access. Okay. 3,000 overlays so I can do other things. 7,000 extra icons. 5,000 text. Come on, bro. I'm going out here just making money. If you're out here, if you're watching this, where's my camera? If you're watching this and you're thinking about, but Doc, like I need money right now, go pick up a tool like this and go talk to 3 to 5 people that run e-commerce stores or different types of ones that need mock-ups and offer your services using this. Start making money today. Right off the bat. And then charge them $49 and it pays for itself. Like charge $49 right off the bat. So now you're in the red. No. You're in the black, not in the red. Red negative. I always get that messed up. Lucius says, Doc, what about my question about Brandcamp and lead? Find that lead. What did you, Lucius, when did you ask me this? Oh, sorry. My bad. You did ask me that. How many would you, I'm sorry, dude. How many would you get with Brandcamp? With Find That Lead, how many codes? Only one? Thinking of how to get another code. Okay, so if I was going to get Find That Lead, I didn't need more than one to start making money. So I think you're fine with that. It kind of depends on what you're trying to do with how do I say Brandcamp? Okay, so for you, Lucius, listen, bro, focus on one and go get one brand. Stop trying to stock up and thinking about best case scenario. You running 9 to 11 e-commerce stores. If you're going to get Brandcamp, get one and go target and start getting clients. Like, I don't care about you trying to get so many codes that just in case. I need you to move fast to start making money quick. Okay? I mean, best case scenario, later on, you'll be able to afford it and do on other. Look at that. 2,000 ambassadors, 10 activity types, if I can read, 10 reward types, 5 admins, custom branding, cash activities. Oh, and is that new? Well, I thought the cash activities was only for the double. Did that change? I feel like that changed, even with the single now. That could just be me. But I thought they added a lot more to the single now. Yeah, I mean, activity rewards, you pretty much got the whole thing starting at single, Lucius. Go out there and start making money. What you need to do is, this is the next step. I would then go and say, like, top 100, what is it? Clothing brands on Shopify. Got messages all over the place. Remind me tomorrow. Close. Right? So right here, I would just go here and start looking at, top 500 most successful Shopify stores. I would start in the 500 section and go up. I wouldn't start, top 10, top 20. Start lower, but 500 is still a lot. They're still making money. I mean, think about how many Shopify stores there are. Go and start seeing what kind of businesses there are. Let me learn how to speak. If I'm in the bottom 500, go and look at what type of stores they are. Look at what type of stores you want to help. Is it apparel? Is it jewelry? Whatever it is. Go for a theme as you're targeting that type of business, and then look if they have an ambassador program, or look at what kind of programs they have. And then I would start presenting that you can run their ambassador program. Let's see. The limit of Brand Champ is the store connection. 1 Amazon, 1 Shopify, but for marketing and SEO linking, building unlimited opportunities. Yeah. Anton, do you know Lucius? Lucius in the chat has a problem where he buys so many, and I'm going to put you on blast, Lucius, but I love you. Yeah, look at how many codes you buy, and you're not utilizing them to the full. So that's why I'm telling him, go for 1. If you got the capacity, Anton, and you can be going for multiple brands, yeah. But Lucius, as many deals, Lucius, work on 1, because we need you to start making money. I love you, but we need to get you some money and stop buying more deals. I know you can't stop. You have an addiction. I understand. I'm there too. But we need you to make some money. So I need you to focus on 1 brand. Erica says, I want to prioritize and focus so I can get things done fast. Yeah, that's why we're really having a laser focused view of what you need to do. And even like you're on LinkedIn a lot, Erica, like we need to be focusing on that. Let's see. Miguel, sorry, I'm still not sure what I want to do. I want to start using Synovio very soon for cold campaigns, but not so sure how to follow up once the leads are warm. I was wondering how to use it with SendFox. The addiction is real. Yeah, David, the addiction is real. So Miguel, I mean, it kind of depends. If you're doing cold campaigns and they become warm, I mean, number 1, that's awesome. And the number 2, I would say, Miguel, is, once they become warm, like, are you going to be performing the service for the target demographic, or are you just the middleman and then you're going to find a technician to render the service? So it kind of depends. Are you going to use Synovio as cold outreach on behalf of a company, and now you're just churning through all of these things? Lucius, this is a moment between us. We found each other. This is good stuff. I'm feeling emotional right now. I'm glad that you are. That's great. Miguel, yes, I will perform the service. So, I mean, so the next question is, Miguel, how much cold outreach have you done right now? No problem, Lucius. I'm here for you. Is this brand new for you? Have you tried to do cold outreach a lot, Miguel? Or tell me a little bit more about this. Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of people on the line, and people just saw this emotional bromance that just happened with Lucius and me, but that's why we're here in the chat. That's why we do these programs. I'm just glad you keep coming back. As many times as I've yelled at you, Lucius, you're here every week. I really appreciate it, you. And you're working hard. So this is good. Let's see. Yeah, so Miguel, I would ask about that as you're doing cold outreach. I think that's great. It just depends on how you're going to position it with their business, right? Are you going to do it as cold outreach to multiple businesses? Are you doing cold outreach just for your own services? If that's the case, I still wouldn't worry about SendFox right now. I would worry about once they become warm leads. I don't care if you're using Google Suite or whatever. You then take the time to outreach to them and close the sale. Don't worry about SendFox right now. If they're already responding back to you from Synovia, listen, we can talk about SendFox in a little bit, but we're trying to get you money. Talk to the people, find out what the next step is, close the deal. Then when you need to do more warm outreach or to, rekindle the relationship, we'll worry about SendFox later. In fact, you could still do it with Synovia, but we'll talk about that. Yeah, I don't know where Sabrina is. Sabrina's off doing something. She doesn't do back-to-back streams. Let me know what you thought about the last stream too. Miguel, brand new for me. I used Mailshake like a year ago for a couple months. That's good. And I will just go back and rethink the plan. Thanks a lot for the suggestions. Miguel, no problem. That's why we're here, man. We're here to provide some thoughts, provide some deals on AppSumo. So let me know. Hit me up here, or I'm here once a week. I'm streaming on the other side. Just find me on YouTube with Doc Williams, and we'll talk there. All right, cool. So next up, I'm going to talk about a few things that I enjoy from the marketplace and the remote tools probably. We'll see how the crowd's doing, seeing what we can do out here. Okay, so the marketplace, if you haven't gotten a lot of emails, I think Noah just put out an email through his email, his personal list. But I think there's a lot of great stuff happening here. A lot of great stuff. In fact, I found a couple ways to make money very quickly. So if I was looking at a couple of these things and looking at how I would make money, how do I say this? Teleport me? Maybe I should, I don't know. Teleport me. Oh, teleport me. I see. I'm slow. I got you guys. Teleport me virtual tours. I really think this is really big for realtors and ones that are trying to do things, especially if in certain areas, with COVID related, the restrictions, they're having trouble and they need to do tours inside the house, or people aren't comfortable yet and they just need to do 360 tours. Lucius, if you actually have contacts with realtors, I could see this working. I really see this as being a benefit. I'm really interested. Now, the limiting factor, one brand account, 10 live virtual tours, but I think you could do some damage with this for realtors and actually working with, I'd get one license at a time per realtor or something like that. Just charge them a monthly fee to have access. Again, I wouldn't tell them the platform that I'm using, just telling them that I can set up 360 virtual tours for you as a baseline. If I buy this for $79, I charge them $79 or $85 a month just to have access to it. Reoccurring a couple of months. There we go. Erica says the last stream was nice. Didn't mean to be annoying. Hey, listen, no. Erica, you did a great job. And thank you for your input. Yeah, I mean, if I was doing that, I would really focus on, look at this. I think this is so interesting, and you can really, really take, look at that. I like even the model. Look, you can do this. So I really think this is big for local businesses, local realtors in your area. They're having slow months. You go in, give them an extra perspective, saying this is for their for their clients. Easy. So if I'm looking in the marketplace and I'm looking like money right now, hands down. What? Book Like a Boss is in here? 1 year deal. That's how they get you. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Lucius. Bam. So, oh wait. Am I in the right place? Oh, I'm in the remote tools. I'm not in marketplace. I was like, what in the world? Okay, here we go. Okay, so and listen, I'm honest because even my own products in here, but I think Teleprompt Me will make you money faster than my course. So I'm being honest out here. I'm not playing favorites. I would get this right here. If I was trying to be in a local market and make some side hustle money, right there, I'd get probably 3 to 5 agents. Say that I would do 3 to 5, of their homes. They've got to get a 3-month contract with me. I'm actually still making a little bit of side cash because I'm charging them the residual, $85 retainer per month, something like that, to have the technology. That's a nice little chunk of change after month 2. What else would I do? Better Sheets, my boy Andrew. He did really good with that. I really like that. That was a cool deal. Template Tribe. Now, see, the whole thing with Template Tribe, I could even see, look, eye-catching Canva templates. I mean, if you're a graphic designer and you have a very specific niche, what prevents you from creating a set of templates that you can sell for your target demographic? Even Airbnb and VRBO? Am I saying that right? People should use this. This is slick. Yeah, or schools, David. I need, look at that. Airbnb, that's a whole other thing. You could even focus just on Airbnb rentals. I mean, the Airbnb, that's struggling right now in a lot of areas. Go and make some money off of that. What I would do here, again, I like the 400 editable Canva templates. That's not bad. 400. Okay, that's worth it. That's worth it. Art gallery, that's what I'm saying. David, that's exactly right. So many things. If you're seeing David in the chat on YouTube, just great ideas, one after another. I really think if you're going after museums or virtual tours for museums right now, and you're giving them an experience and you're, charging a smaller museum, something like that. I think you can think about your local community, what you can use to have that augmented reality, have that kind of outlet. Money, because they're looking for new ways to stay afloat in this economy. So using that type of technology, going to a very specific type of niche like that, I think is very profitable. David, I totally agree with you. Let's see. What else we got? Oh yeah, I haven't finished AppSumo Marketplace. I forgot. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, Better Sheets. The reason I like Better Sheets is because we've done an episode together. We built a virtual mall together, me and Andrew. And when I mean he did it, and I just talked while he built it. Really cool guy. Can build so many businesses with Google Sheets. Really like him. I haven't seen the ads generator one. Haven't seen this thing over here. I might have to check that out. Doc Pro, create affordable and professional legal documents. That's not bad. Depends, of course, you would want to be in that type of business. I'm not saying just start making up random, contracts and sell it. But if if you're in that field and you have the capacity, I could see that being a business. There was something on AppSumo years ago that I bought for just having templates that I still use today for my business. What was that? It wasn't LegalZoom. I had to check my account. Downtown walking tours. That's exactly right, Erica. Come on now. We're using that. Yeah. So I think that's good there. Doc Pro. Yeah. Save time and money, 1,000 legal business and professional documents. Yeah. That's some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff. I got sued a couple years ago when I had my physical brick and mortar business, and I needed documents like this. And AppSumo, whatever legal thing that I use, I've got to find it. It saved my behind. They sent out loan sharks. It was fine. I didn't end up in jail. It was fine. But people threaten you all the time with lawsuits. I was freaking out. How was old? I think I was 23 when I opened that CrossFit gym. People suing me. Almost had a nervous breakdown. So freaked out. Don't be like me. Just go get some legal advice. You'll be fine. Let's see what else we got. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You know what? I like the how to make 1,000 a month. That was a cool course. Boost. Am I out of deal? Okay, that's what I thought. Switchy, I would suggest. Graphic designer, relay that. I'm all about it. I think I might do something with PWA for WordPress if anyone cares. Oh yeah, Ad Generate raised their price by $5. Did you get it before it went up in price? Now this is the thing. If I'm trying to do something with like augmented reality, if anyone does anything with Snapchat, let me know. I think Snap has a incredible trajectory of what they're doing with their ads and everything like that. Really cool stuff. So if you're trying to do different types of experiences and you're trying to be an alternative marketing agency with building out experiences, I think AR Gear, and understanding where Snapchat is going with their what's the platform? What is the thing that they use for free? Lens Studio from Snap. Great stuff. Great stuff. If you're trying to stand out from the pack, I highly recommend it. I use Hey Oliver on my site. Haven't had any problems with it. Atom AI, I bought it. I thought I was going to do a lot of things with it. I just haven't done it. But I still like what they're doing. If anyone's trying to create a micro SaaS, Onboard Flow, still great stuff. And it's people from Hey Summit, I believe. Really good stuff. I think that is about it. Oh, the remote control. I like that that freebie as well. So before we get out of here, guys, let me know if I missed anything, if you have any questions. And again, thanks for being here. And for the people that have been watching this on the double feature on both channels, the Doc Williams channel and this, thank you so much for being on the double episode tonight. But let me know if you have any questions, business questions, all the thing. Oh, as a reminder, what did we finish up? What did we do? We finished up building a Roku channel. So that full video will be out soon. You just saw that we did the pre-order, did that. Oh, no problem, Valerie. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, remember, email me, do all those things. What else did we do? We made that book in 36 minutes to sell for Amazon. So that's going to be out. So again, we've got a lot of projects in the MVB. So let me know again, if you have any questions, you can find me. Again, go on my other channel. I'm here every Wednesday. I'm here at least 3 Wednesdays a month on AppSumo. But if anyone needs me, you can go and find me, Doc Williams. Just look me up. I'm on YouTube. I'm always building something. I'll be streaming 3 times at least 3 more times this month. 3 more times this week on my other channel. Remember, if you're interested in the AppSumo expert services, I'm dropping the link right now. Check it out. Let me know what you think. We're working on it with the team. And then also, too, if you're trying to request a gig, go here. Book in 30. Book in 36 minutes. Yeah, so that was how we went to Amazon, created a Kindle book, put it on pre-sale, already built out the cover, and to start selling pre-sales, we did it in 36 minutes. Yeah. So we were just talking about taking action. What is the link to the info regarding the book? I'm going to have to find that. Hold on. Mm-hmm. You mean that episode or the book on let me see. Hold on. We've still got to wait. I think, what does it say? Amazon said we have to wait up to 48 hours before we can sell it, pre-sell it. But let me show you, just so you know that we time everything and we're telling the truth. Hold on one second. Amazon Publishing. The episode? Oh, I'll drop the episode in 1 second. Okay, so yeah. So can you see this? Yeah. So all my notes is on Notion. So yeah, we did this. We dropped 100 no-code business ideas getting started with no-code today. $2.99. We set it up 36 minutes, 51 seconds. Let me get the link right now for you. Let's see. Yeah, we might have to wait because they said they have to approve everything. I think they have to approve our cover. 1 second, man. We got you. I'll drop the link for you. Man, with these dual screens, this is too much right now. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, ask me any other questions about AppSumo as I'm doing it too. But yeah, so our challenge was that we already finished building out. We tried to build out a Roku channel ourselves, but you know what? It was a lot easier just to pay someone on Fiverr to do it for $50. So I tried to do it. It was a hot mess. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting the link for you in a second. And then later this week, what did we do? What are we doing next week? Oh, how to create Loot Crate. We're doing that one. And if Gumroad started today, how would it look? So we're working on those projects as well. Let's see. What do we got? What we got? Hold on 1 second. I'm dropping this. I'll be dropping in the chat. I'm getting the video right now. How to be effective. Okay, hold on. But let me know as I'm doing this. Let me know if you have any other questions. Yeah, and the reason we're building out an Amazon book is so we can just have all that free traffic on the subject, and then on the first cover article, it's just going to click back to our course and our YouTube channel, so we get all that free SEO. Let's see, live. We do that. Do you get good work when using Fiverr? It depends. It really depends. You gotta know, like, I always go with variance. Like, I know I'm not gonna get like top of the line most of the time. I get what I pay for, but it depends on the activity that I want. Like, I have paid for gigs from Fiverr to run my ads. That never works well. I've never had someone from Fiverr that made me money when I had them run my ads. Like, that just never works. But for like cover art or like thumbnails, pretty acceptable. So it kind of depends on the gig that you get on Fiverr. And I do a lot of research. I ask, but I mean, it really depends. Replay. I'm dropping the link right now. Okay, cool. So you got the link, and that's the past episode. So that was earlier tonight when we did it. We had Frederick on it that published a couple books, and then with him he built out the cover. We lost internet for a minute, so it took us 36 minutes. I think we could have made that book a lot quicker, but again, internet problems. What are you gonna do? Okay. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Message me if anyone needs me. I'm in the AppSumo Facebook group. Check me out on my channel. I'm always here to answer AppSumo questions. Again, everyone has been wonderful. Thank you so much for your time and energy and for being here tonight. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will be back next week answering your questions, talking about what I bought from AppSumo. We're going to be talking about Lucius and all the things that he shouldn't have bought, and we told him to work harder. We're going to be talking about all that stuff next week on the show. Also, too, if anyone wants to email me, I'll drop the link right here. Lucius, you know that I'm just joking with you. Thank you so much for being a great sport and for being here. I'm dropping someone just asked me for my email. Here you go. There we go. Awesome. I think, let me drop that again. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for being here. Miguel, I'll see you next week. David, Valerie, thank you so much for being here. Also, too, who else? We have Conrad, Engage Plus, and anyone else I missed, Keyword Management, Erica, Anton. Again, thank you so much. Janet, thank you for being here, and I'll see you all next week. Have a great night.